What's going on YouTube? This is B-Boy Tark 1990 and I'm coming at you with my post-GBT set 5 Brawler deck profile. So for my starter is a Lizard Soldier Scission. Basically this starter destroys most, pretty much is the grade 0 destroyer. Okay, sorry that from my, that's how my eyes were red. Anyways, so he's the grade 0 destroyer. This card helps with like putting pressure towards like early game pressure, destroy most decks. Like they need their GV starter, so they will always guard when he boosts with like a Vanguard or a rear guard, whatever. If it hits the Vanguard, you just counterblast one, you put it into the soul and destroy the starter. So this is a pretty scary starter to have to start with. For my grade 3s, I play 4 Big Bang Knuckle Turbo. No, my bad. Knuckle Buster, my bad. So I play 4 Big Bang Knuckle Busters. That's pretty much the boss of the deck. The better version than the other one that should not be mentioned, but I pretty much have to mention it. So yeah, basically when he's in Legion, you counterblast 1, you put a Big Bang from your hand into your soul. You can attack 4 and it will gain 5,000. He gains 5,000 attack and attacks 4. So if you put him in the soul, it will be a crossfire. So instead of 16,000 without him, and you put him in, it's gonna be 18,000. It's good, and it can attack 4 when you use the skill. So that's. And speaking of Knuckle Dragon, here I play 4 Knuckle Dragons. Pretty much what you need to play. Since it's a brawler, this is the better brawlers version, the turbos and everything. So yeah, his is the more not so great version because when he's in Legion, he only just attacks the front row and gains 5k. So yeah, you don't Legion with him at all. You just use him for stride fodder or Legion target. Now for grade 2s, I play 3 Knuckle Buster Legion mates, the Slash Buster. So he just gets really big when it comes to like every time the Vanguard with Brawler in its name hits, and there's a Big Bang. If there's a Big Bang in the name, it's gonna also gain extra 2k. So it works with pretty much the grade 3s and the Turbo grade 2, grade 4 because it has Big Bang in the name, so it's gonna gain 2k also. So like even though Stride's taking the name, but Big Bang Knuckle Turbo, it already has a Big Bang in the name, so it's a done deal for that. That's smart. Then I play 2 Legion mates of the Knuckle Dragon. You don't Legion with him often. You just use him for like rear guard support. Like he does the same as Slash Buster, except just only gets hit. He gains 3k. Doesn't get bigger than that. That's pretty much it. But still good. It's a decent card. Just Slash Buster is better. The Busters are better, pretty much. Next I play 3 Brawler Skyhouse. This card is really, like I did in my Conquest Dragon card of the day. This card is really good. Combos well with the Conquest Dragons and the Finish Blow Dragon. Because every time something's retired, Finish Blow gains 5k and a crit. So, but in this case though, I'm not playing that version. I tried it, I barely get to Finish Blow, so I just thought I switch it out, just put in the second Zora, so I'll get to that later. But yeah, overall this is a really good card. Destroys your opponent's front row when it's needed, so it's like they can like size down the advantage for your opponent, but not like a huge amount like compared to Turbo, but it's gonna size it down a bit just so they get at your playing field. And last but not least, I play 4 Chitoros because the reason I say 4, I'm playing 4 Chitoros because 1, I played 2 Zorasses, so this is already combo. This combos with Zoras. 2, it puts so much pressure on your opponents just to guard him because they don't want him to hit. So I get the extra draw and I can bind one of the cards once it hits the Vanguard. Plus this only hits Vanguard. So and it becomes 11k when it attacks. So yeah, Chitara is a really amazing grade 2 for Narukami's, and it's really well, and it's the kind of card pretty much a staple in every Narukami deck played, brawlers included. So now onto that was my grade 2s. Now my grade 1s. I play 4 Anastasias, the unflip. Yeah, sometimes I counterblast a lot in this deck, so it's good to like take her, like pick her up in case it's needed. So if like I want to counterblast more, just in case for like the later games, and yeah, I probably would need her. So other than that, is the downside is it just does for vanguards, but it's okay though. Next, I play 4 Kokens. This one's the better version than Arc because it doesn't have to be in Legion, and every time something gets hit, if your Vanguard or Brawler hits something, this will gain 3k. So just hit the whole board with your with Knuckle Turbo. It's 18,000. So it gains. This would be a 25k booster. So it just hits for big numbers. And if you do the Street Fight Dragons skill with it, instead of getting 3k, it's going to gain 6k because it stacks. Next, I play 2 Wildcard Brawlers, the 10k beater, just like the early game, like the grade 1 sort of rush, but not rush too much, but it's good to. I don't like Rising Phoenix that much because the cost is very heavy, and this doesn't build a lot of soul, so I'd rather just play just these instead of Rising Phoenix. And last but not least, 3 Stride Enablers. I mean, I stride here and there, but not like so often I stride. But when I do, it's gonna be devastating. Anyways, now to my try to be the Dos Equis, but I don't think that was pretty bad. Now the trigger lineups, I play 10 crits, but 4 are the new crits, the Street Fight Dragon, because he just gives anyone that has Brawler in their name like the skill to just gain every time a Vanguard Brawler's name hits, it will gain 3k. So if you give this to someone that already has that skill, it's gonna gain, instead of 3k, it's gonna gain 6. And yeah, here's the 10 crit triggers I play. This is more kind of like the aggressive build, so I just ran with the crit triggers. Then I play 2 draw triggers because I think I sort of draw with Machitoros already. I draw sometimes, so I just want to have like a more aggressive. So yeah, just 2 draws. I might replace it to become 12 crits if I get the Plasma Kick Dragon crit triggers, and I play 4 heal triggers. So that is the main deck. Now the extra deck, the Stride deck, I play 2 Zoras. It was a Zoras and the Finish Blow, but I realized that I don't get to finish blow that often, so I went back to 2 Zoras. So I'm gonna play test it with this one, with this variation I did, and this one never fails me because one, it's if it hits, I just bind 2 of my opponent's drop zones and they retire rear guard. So this one's very helpful, so that especially if you go against Legion decks, the strike is gonna screw them up a lot. Next, I play 2 Big Bang Knuckle Turbos. This one just basically just gets rid of the whole board, especially if you're like in Legion. You stride into him, pay the cost, and you can hit the whole board. So if your opponent has too much, pretty much has a full field, it's gonna Turbo just kind of helps out. And last but not least, 4 Conquest Dragons, because I already explained too much about it on my card of the day video, but I'm just gonna say this again. This card is very amazing, and it combos very well with Skyhall Dragon. So like if I use Skyhall, then use his skill, since it's an axe skill, I could gain to 10k to the whole front row. So yeah, this is my Brawler post GBT5 Brawler deck profile. I'm sorry I made this video late because I was busy doing something else. So like I made this video. So hope you like it. Like, leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, and I might in like a couple days, so like a Tuesday or in a few days, so probably a Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm gonna do card of the day with the new cards from the set, Reckless Rampage. Starting off with Absolute Ruler, Gluttony Dogma, and then after that I might do the one of the two, the Rising Nova or the Shoot Down Miracle Ace, because the next day after I do Absolute Dogma. So like, I mean Gluttony Dogma, man, not Absolute Dogma. So keep out on those videos, and hopefully I might do, and I have another deck profile I'll do, which is my Mega Colonies. So, but I'm gonna fix it up. But like right now, I'm gonna just I lost the words. Oh, okay, now I remember. So I might do the deck profile today or tomorrow of my Mega Colonies. So keep a lookout on that. So this is D-Boy Torg 1990 saying deuces.